The first video I had planned was landscape, but now that I'm soaked to the skin, freezing, I'm heading home. So here's an editing video instead. Today I'm going to show you how to add a simple textured background to your studio portraits. What I'm going to show you is how to add a simple background to this image. The background I already have prepared, which is here, and you'll see it's already grouped into a folder. I did that by selecting all the 4 textures, background textures, and pressing make a new group. They all fall into this new group folder. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my background. So what I'm going to do is grab that group, take it into the tab of my picture and drop. Okay, you can see that that's now dropped into the image and the background has come in with all the layers within the group. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to zoom out slightly so that I can see this, and I'm going to scale it so that it fits the entire image. Command T on a Mac, Control T on a PC, and I'm just going to grab the anchors and take them out. I'm not too worried about distorting any of this. And then click OK. Right, now that that's applied to it, I'm going to get into the layer blending mode and I'm going to choose overlay, and you'll see the effect that's going to be there. That's the kind of background that I was after. I'm now going to turn the opacity of it down ever so slightly, just to see about there. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a mask. This is a reveal all mask, and you can tell it because it's white and this hasn't disappeared. If I click Command and I, which is invert, that's a hide all mask. I'm going to work for the background with a reveal all mask. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to choose a soft brush and I'm going to paint in black, which means it will hide everything that's on the model's face. Increase my brush size and then start painting. I've got the opacity here up the top here of my brush at 100%. The reason I'm doing this is I want to show you if any mistakes happen, how to correct them. Right, and that's us, I think. I'll just check in a second, and I'm going to do it by turning off the background layer. Yep, I can't see anything there at all. That looks good to go. Right, just in case there's any mistakes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. Right, and I'm now looking down the image, which is a good thing to do just to check, because if there's any areas of this at all, there's an area there. See where the background disappears? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my brush. You can click the arrow there or press X on your keyboard, and I'm going to paint it back in so that it goes all the way to the edges. Right, there's some more there. Because if what you see here, if you see any of the background bleeding onto the image, it means it will print like that. In the darker areas, you can get away with it, but in the light areas you can't. So you can see my brush is just glancing the edge, which means I should be able to get a nice subtle edge. Right, when it comes close into here or any detail, what I normally do is I'll turn the brush opacity down and I'll just then paint so that if it does glance onto any of the subject, you don't notice it and it won't be noticed when it's printed. The more time you take, the better. I'm just going to hurry through this so that you guys can see it, and I think we're okay at that. Yep, that looks good to go. Last but not least, I'm going to sharpen the image ever so slightly, and to do this I'm going to go Shift Alt Command E on a Mac, or Shift Alt Control E, and you'll see it created a new layer combined. What I'm then going to do is create another one of those layers. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Filter, Other, High Pass, because I want to pick out subtle details in the image. And you will see them in a second. I've already set this to 1.9 for this image, just for speed for this tutorial. Each image is different though. And then I am going to go to Overlay. And if I flick this on and off, the place to watch is here. So that's it off, that's it on. Right, that over the entire image would be too much. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to create another mask. This time I'm going to create a hide all mask so that I'm only painting in the areas of detail that I want to bring out. In this case, the tattoo, the t-shirt, the eyes and the facial hair. So I'm going to hold down Alt as I click Add Layer Mask and it disappears. I'm then going to paint in, this time in white. I'm going to take the brush opacity up to about 90 so that it doesn't overdo it, and I'm going to paint in a wee bit of the eyes. Hopefully you saw the difference there. It should just be subtle, it shouldn't be too much. And I'm going to speed through this so that you can see the final result. Hopefully you saw that there in the t-shirt. Pick out some details here, here. I'm not, and the tattoos, I'm not going to go in and correct any of the blemishes here in the hands just now, just for this video. We can cover that in another video. Bring out the ring. Do I want to do it down there? No, I don't, because I want all the detail and all the attention to be played here. Again, I'm going to just finalise the image, Shift Alt Command and E, in to Camera Raw Filter, and I'm going to add the slightest of vignettes, just so the attention is drawn back here. That was just very, very subtle. And here we have the final image with the textured background added. I normally shoot in the studio with a grey background so that I can employ this technique over different images to achieve different styles. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you picked up something if you didn't already know it before. I'm very passionate about my photography and also the subjects that I'm planning and doing the videos on, which is the landscape photography, studio portraiture and the image editing. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, please hit the subscribe button below, and also be good if you hit the like button. And if you've done all that, subscribed and liked, I may see you next time. Thanks again for watching.